Hi there, Robin here, and in this video we're going to be talking about the Boss ATV65BRGB. B for Bluetooth, RGB because it has multicolor lights inside the actual unit. The center-to-center point on this is really tight, which is nice if you're looking for a small, compact, high-power ATV speaker. It is 18.5 inches, which is smaller than some of the other brands by at least 6 inches. Now with this unit here, you are going to get some accessories with it when you open it up. If you don't already have an accessory output or a lighter adapter on your ATV, they're going to give you this in the box, which basically attaches to your battery terminals or anything you want to connect it to. The unit runs at about 450 watts max, but it is a D-class amplifier and they don't exactly give the RMS ratings, but it is very, very loud. You also get a couple of straps in the box to strap it down. They even give you a couple of big zip ties in the box as well. The other piece that is going to be in the box is the remote control. Don't lose the remote or else you're going to have to buy a new one. This remote is specifically for the light show. The Bluetooth is done automatically right off of your phone, including volume control. So what we're going to do now is actually plug it in to my adapter. Now what we're going to do is we are going to try out the lights. The sound we're going to kind of skip over. It's really nice. It's a two-way speaker, 6.5 inch. So it's going to give you nice full sound. Now if you're not looking for crazy loud and probably one of the most affordable units for quality and performance, and the most important part, reliability, because I mean you're putting this on your ATV, you're going to have it outside. It is waterproof, and when they say waterproof, I'm going to go more with water resistant, because you do have to take note of certain things like power washers. I wouldn't power wash anywhere near here because you probably blow right through the speaker, but I would have no problems hosing it down a little bit lightly, just trying to rinse out the mud a bit. And just like your ATV, if you take care of it, it'll take care of you. I have had people take the actual unit apart at the end of the season, then remove the speaker from the back, doing that all with extreme care. And to be honest, I mean, if you don't do it, just make sure you get all the mud out. But the idea is to clean it out really well from the inside out, and it's all preventative maintenance. Make sure it's completely dry if you do plan on taking it apart. Before you put it back together, everything absolutely has to be 100% spotless dry. If you're not sure it's dry or not, let it sit for longer, because the amplifier is also located as a chipset behind one of the speakers. So again, you do that all on your own, and that's all for yourself to be careful with. But at the end of the day, if you do take very good caution and you rinse it out, no problem. People have had issues with not just this model, but all of these speakers with mud packing in behind here, if of course you're going through a lot of mud. Back to the remote control. There's always a little safety tab at the bottom just to protect the battery. If the actual remote doesn't work right off the hop, like this one's good, I'm getting a nice red light off the top, and of course the lights are going off and on. There is a battery located right underneath. You do have to push the tab. There's instructions on here. Push the tab and then pull up on the casing, and the battery comes out. Positive facing you, that's it, that's all. Nothing more complicated than that. Outside of that, you can either choose solid colors, or you can hit the demo button and have it do its own funky thing. You also have speed control, so if you want to slow that down, you can. I mean, it's just, you know, it's a good RGB function. It's all part of it. You can even dim it or brighten it. So if it's too bright, so to dim it down, just hit the brightness up, brightness down, and it'll dim down. It's about 12 steps to the whole thing, going all the way up, going all the way down. And of course, you can make it any solid color you want just by pressing the color plus button. And there you go. That's about as complicated as that gets. It's Boss, so like I said, it's very reliable, very dependable, comes with a good warranty, not to worry. Again, Bluetooth, you just connect onto your phone. It'll say Boss on your actual phone, and that's it. If you're planning on just hooking up an old iPod or an old phone because you don't want to have your good stuff connected to it, or because you're on the ATV, you don't want to worry about it, you can use the 3.5 auxiliary cable that is included. It is tied into the unit, so if you're not using it, just make sure you tie it up tight and then tape off the end. Tape off the end, why? Because if you touch it, it shorts out the system. You get that humming, buzzing sound. So, but that's it. Outside of that, really nice, very durable. It'll take the weight of the ATV. If your ATV accidentally rolls over because you went into a ditch and the weight of the ATV ends up on top of the speaker, that's okay. It is rock solid when it comes to strength. Outside of that, make sure you secure it down. A lot of people do go on and say, well, I like using bungee cords or stuff like that. Whatever makes you feel safe to have that on your ATV, no problem. So that pretty much wraps up today's video. I'd like to say thank you very much. I hope this video did help you in your buying decision today. Maybe we'll see you on the next one. Like I say, thanks for watching. Bye for now.